Hello, good evening and welcome. Once again we step into Hearthstone and it is time for Tavern Brawl. This week we have the battle for Gadgetzan, where the three gang leaders, Don Hancho, Kazakus and Aya Blackpool, battle for domination of the mean streets of Gadgetzan. So how does it work? Well, very simply, you'll be one of three classes: the Paladin, the Priest or the Druid. And each one of those classes works for the leader of each of the factions. So the Paladin will be for Don Hancho, the Priest will be for Kazakus, and the Druid will be for Aya Blackpool. As the Paladin, you'll be playing minions and spells that will be buffing your minions in your hand. Basically build up a big army, drop them onto the board, and go face. You've got a few tech cards in there, like Equality. You've got the new legendary for Paladin, which is Wicker Flame Burn Bristle. He's a 2/2 with Divine Shield, that when he does damage, he heals you for that amount. Next up we have Priest, and they're running a basic dragon build deck. So it's using the dragon mechanics, which is if you're holding a dragon, then when you play another card, then it does something. It's fairly straightforward. Surprisingly, it's not using the Reno style mechanic where you can have only single versions of the cards in your deck, so we're not seeing Kazakus or the new Priest legendary, rather the Chained. It does have an Entomb in there, and it also has the two new potions, Potion of Madness and the Dragon Fire Potion. Overall it's fairly straightforward to play, not really much more to say about that one. And lastly, for Aya Blackpool is Druid, and everyone's favourite mechanic, Jade Golems. For each time you play a Jade Golem, it increases it by 1. So you play the first one and you'll get a 1/1, you play the second one, you'll get a 2/2, etc, etc. Obviously Aya Blackpool's in there, as well as everyone's favourite card, Jade Idol. And again, it's very controlly like the Priest. You just want to try and build up your taunt presence and then beat face. Very straightforward. That's it. Shall we give it a go? Okay, we found ourselves a opponent. Let's see which class we're going to be. Oh, we're going to be Druid. Awesome.
Versus the Cabal. The light shall bring victory.
I must protect the wild.
Do I want to start with that? Well, Fandral Staghelm is good, which will allow me to Living Roots, but everything else is fairly expensive. Now, having played Priest already, I know he's going to be playing a dragon hand, so I'm expecting lots of dragons coming down, and obviously the new dragon potion, which does 5 to everything. So I kind of want to be ramping as quickly as possible, so I am going to get rid of the Jade Behemoth. The Swipe is kind of useless. We'll keep those. Oh, and I get even more expensive stuff. Yeah, somehow I'm not going to win this one.
So awesome! I won it!
You'll have to vanquish me to get it.
Gladly.
I do like the interactions. Okay, well that's awesome. The Innovate will allow me to, and the coin will allow me to get out Fandral Staghelm turn 1. But I will only be able to follow that with the Living Roots, and then I'll be screwed for the next few turns. Huh. So probably don't want to do that. I might just pass the turn. See what else I can get in my hand. Okay, so I've got 5 mana. I can Druid of the Claw, but again, I won't be able to do that next turn. I would Innovate to Fandral. Then on turn 3, I'll be able to Living Roots, and then I can Druid of the Claw. So I might wait till turn 3 to put him out. So this turn I'll just armor up and go face.
For the wilds. You wish to live forever? Arrogant girl. You dare mock the most powerful leader in Gadgetzan.
Man, you Cabal types are so boring.
Alright, okay, so.
Behold the rage of the Firelands.
So next turn it'll be 4, then I can innovate and I can put out both the Druid of the Claw and the Living Roots. That is, if it survives a turn. Okay.
Where shall I strike? Nothing but ash.
Job's done.
Pretty good turn. Obviously that will die, but I'm happy with that.
Secret agent coming.
Ah yes, the Draconid Operative. He is a very powerful card, because you would basically look at my deck and go, oh yeah, that one, that's a really good card, I'll take that. Okay, so I can eye a Blackpool next turn, if I want to. But I know this is a bit of a waste of a swipe.
Nothing but ash.
Kind of want to protect my Fandral. Turn 6 is where the... Oh, it's Excotated Evil, okay. Let's say 6 mana is generally where the Dragon Potion comes down, but didn't see that. That's fair enough. Jade Behemoth then. That was effectively a non-turn, so I'm quite happy with that.
More golems? Awesome!
Job's done.
And then I have Blackpool next turn, I believe. Get those Jade Golems going.
My work is paramount. Leave me alone.
So I could Jade Spirit, but I think getting Ire out, because obviously if another board clear comes down, then it's going to give me another Jade Golem on the board. That's
Golems
good.
are a girl's best friend.
But the key thing to remember this is because it's...
Excellent girl. I had enough of this golem nonsense. Nothing but ash.
Job's done.
Okay, so unless he's got the Dragon Potion, which will kill off everything except that dragon, I can drop the Taunt next turn and continue to beat face. Unless he's got the
Must consider.
Taunt Dragon chill more, because then that would be a problem. I'm disappointed I haven't got more choose one cards. I was kind of hoping for more of those. I don't actually have Fandral normally, so I wanted to play with him a bit more. Giggity.
Quickly.
Okay, he's gone into Thought mode. This is a good thing for me. Either I have disconnected, or he's a bit screwed, and I'm going to win. Ah, that'll be that. Winning!
Well, that was fun. Thanks for playing Tavern.
Foolish girl, this is not over.
Hey! Backhand. Gold earned. Quest completed. All the good things. So there we are. That is the game. Let's go open the packs. Okay, let the pack opening commence. See what exciting cards we get. Some legendaries. I doubt it. No. Fairly normal, bog standard cards. Okay, on to the next packs. What lurks within this pack? Let's find out. Ooh. Let's open that one last. Ah, Cenarius. Nice. It's a new legendary. Not had him before. Cool. On to the last pack. Got one legendary. Can we make it two? No, but we can make it two rare. Yeah, there we go. All cards done. One legendary out of that. Few rares. The rest, meh, commons. All good. The Tavern Brawl itself, really enjoyed it. Thought it was a really good one. I like how you could try out the different factions, get a feel of how they play, and give you some ideas of what sort of cards you want to be putting in your decks for when you're going against ladder or just playing for fun. The only negative thing I can think of about this brawl is the fact that it could have come out either a week before the expansion or maybe on the week of the expansion, just so it could allow players to get to grips with the new cards they were seeing. I feel that with it coming out now, while it's fun, isn't as much of a wow factor as it would have been if it had come out at that particular time. I mean, the Tavern Brawls that were going at the time did include the new cards, so that was pretty awesome that you did get to play with them. But with this particular Tavern Brawl, you're seeing how the mechanics work in a properly built deck based on that particular faction, which I think would have worked better at that time. But that's my thoughts on it at least. I really enjoyed the banter between each faction leader, each class that you're playing. That was the Paladin, the Priest and the Druid. Depending on which class you were playing against, the banter was slightly different, both in the greeting and in the losing and winning. Also depending on how you played various cards, some of the interactions between the faction leaders was also pretty good. I found that once I'd stolen a card from the Paladin as a priest and played it, Kazakus popped up and had a disparaging comment against the grimy goons, which I found amusing. It does mean that there is a lot of replayability, so you can see how all the interactions work out. Perhaps I've not seen all of them, and if there was any particular interaction that you enjoyed, maybe you found some hidden ones that floated your boat, made you giggle, let us know in the comments. Also let us know what you thought of the Tavern Brawl this week. And as always, tell your friends and your family about us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, game over, yeah.
Encouraging you to vote on the game, please.
over. Yeah.